Alrighty, all my fellow investigators. How are you guys doing tonight? Thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester. Of course, we're playing Sunday Night Arkham Horror with Yog-Sothoth. Yes, it is Sunday Night Arkham Horror on a Saturday night. So why are we doing it a night early? Well, the reason we're doing it a night early is because normally if our Sunday night goes over, we can play it on Monday night and catch up and finish it up or whatever. Unfortunately, I'm going to be gone on Monday. I am flying out of town, so I won't be here. So if I don't get it done on Sunday night, it ain't going to get done for 2 weeks because I'm going to be gone for 2 weeks. So I thought, you know what? I'll start on Saturday night. If it carries over, we'll finish it on Sunday night, and then it'll be done, and everyone will be happy. So there you go. That's the reason we're doing this. Viper Dave's in the house. Thank you, my friend. Good to see you. So let's catch everyone up. If you missed the last episode in Sunday Night Arkham Horror, we're taking all the investigators up against all of the ancient ones. Random setup, random pulls to see, just whatever we get, we get. Last week, we had Ithaca was our ancient one, and the investigators were Kate Winthrop, Michael McGlenn, Sister Mary, and Harvey Walters. Now, a very interesting way it ended up playing, and if you don't want to know, if you're watching this later, I would fast forward on YouTube for about 5 minutes if you don't want any spoilers, but I'm going to tell you now what the outcome was. So if you want to pause this, go back and watch that so you can catch up on things. I'll give you 3, 2, 1, and that's your last warning. We are going to give you the information. If you want to know, great. Otherwise, go back and watch the episode. But what ended up happening is Ithaca ended up awakening, and the investigators had a massive battle with Ithaca, which they ended up winning, but only 2 of the investigators won. That was Michael McGlynn and Kate Winthrop. Unfortunately, Harvey Walters and Sister Mary have passed on, which is a darn shame. So they won't be coming back in our playthrough. Any investigator does make it through. Once we get through all the investigators, they can come back if we need more investigators to come back. So there you go. Michael McGlynn and Kate Winthrop, Harvey Walters, the professor, and Sister Mary, the nun, are no longer around. So that's that. So now this week's is going to be Yog-Sothoth. All right, so let's take a look at what he's got. 12 Doom. He is worshippers. Yog-Sothoth. Worshippers have powerful magical abilities. So cultists have magic immunity and a combat rating of -1. So cultists are going to be a little bit tougher. Yog-Sothoth, the key and the gate. When Yog-Sothoth stirs in his slumber, the difficulty to close or seal gates is increased by 1. So harder to close gates or seal gates while he slumbers. In addition, any investigator that's lost in time and space is devoured. Just gone. Yep. Not much you can do about it. You're just gone. And then, if he does awaken, then at the start of the battle, each investigator with no gate trophies is devoured. So they won't even get to participate if he does awaken. And he also has magical immunities if they have to fight the Ancient One. And the way they combat Yog-Sothoth, each investigator will pass a will +1 check or lose a gate trophy. Any investigator with no gate trophies left is devoured. This check modifier decreases by 1 each turn. +0 on turn 2, -1 on turn 3, -2 on turn 4, etc., etc. So it gets harder and harder. So that is if Yog-Sothoth awakens. That who's who we are going up against. Now let's talk about our lucky old investigator, shall we? Let's do it. Who's up first? Boom. There you go. Look at this. I'm almost like a professional YouTuber now. Everyone knows who that is. That's Ashcan Pete. He is the drifter. Of course he's a drifter. His comes with 6 stamina and 4 sanity. Pull his card over so I can look at it while I talk about it. So he starts with 4 sanity and 6 stamina. He's going to start in the river docks. He has $1 because he's a drifter. He doesn't have a lot of money. He starts with 3 clues though because he's a traveler, and he starts with the ally Duke. He also starts with random possessions, a common, a unique, and a skill, which ended up being speed as his skill. Colters de Clermont, which is a tome, and of course a rifle, and of course Duke. So that is Ashcan Pete. He, my friends, is going to be our lead and start investigator. So he's got his dollar, he's got his 3 clues, and he will be the lead investigator when we start shortly here. Let's put all this back. All right, so there is Ashcan Pete. Next up is going to be Monterey Jack, the archaeologist, basically Indiana Jones in the Arkham horror world. He starts with only 3 sanity and 7 stamina. You remember from last week I talked about I don't like my characters with the 7-3 split. It's just so little sanity. Being the archaeologist, his special ability. Oh, we'll have to go back and talk about Ashcan Pete because I didn't talk about his special ability. The archaeologist, whenever Monterey draws 1 or more cards from the unique item deck, he draws 1 extra card and then discards 1 of those cards. So anytime he gets a unique, he gets to draw 2, keeps 1 of them, as opposed to just whatever you draw. So that is his special ability. He also starts with $7, 1 clue, and the bullwhip, and the 38 revolver. And then he starts with 2 unique items and a skill. His skill is stealth, and his 2 unique items are enchanted blade and the enchanted knife. So he starts with a bullwhip, a 38 revolver, and then he gets an enchanted blade and an enchanted knife. So this guy is loaded to stab, shoot, and kill enemies. That's what he does, I guess. So that is Monterey Jack. Let's go back and talk about Ashcan Pete and his special ability, the Scrounger. When Pete draws from the common deck, when Pete draws from the common item, unique item, or spell deck, he may draw 1 from either the top or the bottom of that deck, his choice. He may look at the bottom card of those decks at any time. So you can only see what's on the bottom of each of those decks. That is the common item, unique item, and spell deck. And then he gets to choose either the top or the bottom. All right, so that was Ashcan Pete, his special ability, which I forgot to go over. So wanted to catch you guys up on that. And this mouse, all right, that was Ashcan Pete. There you go. And we finished Monterey Jack. Let's talk about next up. Investigator number 3, the salesman Bob Jenkins. There he is in all his glory. The salesman. He's going to start with 4 sanity, 6 stamina, and he's got the shrewd. The shrewd dealer is his special ability. Any phase whenever Bob draws one or more cards from the common item deck, he can draw an extra card and then discard one of them. So when he's drawing common items, just like Monterey Jack with his unique, when he's drawing common items, he gets to draw two, keep one of them, dress the other one. He starts at the general store with $9. He's got a lot of money, but that's all he's got. His fixed possessions. His random possessions are two common, two unique, and a skill. What did he end up getting? Well, he got a motorcycle. He got a Tommy gun. He got the Pallid Mask, which gives him a bonus to evade checks. He got the Expert Occultist skill, which means he can re-roll any skill check. And then he got another one of these Calais de Galos tomes, which says movement. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore check. If you pass, draw a spell and gain a clue, but lose 2 sanity and discard Calais de Galos. If you fail, nothing happens. All right, so that is the Salesman Bob Jenkins and all of his stuff. Now, last but not least, to round out our 4 investigators, it is the photographer, Darrell Simmons, the photographer, 4 sanity, 6 stamina. He's got the hometown advantage. He's born and raised in Arkham. When drawing location encounters in Arkham, Darrell draws 2 cards and may choose whichever one of the 2 he wants. This ability does not work while drawing gate encounters in other worlds, only in Arkham. And he's going to start, of course, in the newspaper since, he's the photographer. He starts with $4, a clue token, and a retainer, which means every upkeep phase he gets $2. Unless he rolls a 1, then he turns it in. No more retainer, no more money. And his random possessions are common, 2 unique, and his skill. He ended up with another bullwhip. So we got 2 players with bullwhips. Must be a thing going on. He also ended up with 2 uniques, which are the King in Yellow tome, which allows him to gain some clues and do a check and all that. And then he also ended up with the Necronomicron, which is another tomb, which he can use to gain spells so a whole bunch of stuff there. So that is the look of our party makeup. Yes, it is a big old fat sausage fest this week. We got Ashcan Pete, Monterey Jack, Bob Jenkins, and Darrell Simmons as our investigators. Let's take you to the board and get things rolling here for Sunday night Arkham Horror. All right, so there we go. That's Yog-Sothoth. And the investigators, of course, Bob Jenkins here. Darrell Simon's way up there in the top corner, right up there, actually. Just below him is Monterey Jack. And, of course, right here, Ashcan Pete. We got our Ancient One. I think I'm going to try and keep him on the board. It does cover up the one location that the uptown location. But for the most part, it's out of the way. And this way, hopefully, I won't forget to actually put the Doom counters on the track, which would be kind of important. All right. Any questions, my friends? Any thoughts? Any suggestions? Anything you would like to say now? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Amen. This is our second week playing Sunday night Arkham Horror. Last week was successful, so we're hoping to continue the trend. It was not easy. 2 investigators passed, 2 investigators died. It's a brutal game, very, very tough, and I don't think Yog-Sothoth is going to be any easier. If he awakens, it is going to be extremely difficult. So it just depends on if the investigators can get their good enough cards to get going through some of the gates and get some of them closed and see how things go. All right, we are shuffling the deck because we need to pull we need to pull a gate and a monster. Let's see how things are going to start today. Boom. It's the Unvisited Isles. That's way up there. And the science building will get a clue. And we will just ignore the rest of the text on there. So, Unvisited Isles will get a gate. And it's going to be another dimension, a +0, but don't forget, oops, you guys can't see anything. Hello, rookie. Why don't you let them see the game? There you go. It is another dimension, which is a +0, but because of Yog-Sothoth, it's going to make it one more difficult. So it's going to be actually a -1 to close this gate. And it's going to be way up here in the Unvisited Isles. I'm going to try and keep everything on stand so it'll be a little easier for you guys to see and enjoy. I'm going to now minimize a few things on my desktop because I will not need those resources while I am playing as much. Unfortunately, there is just not a great way to camera both the game and also all the characters and all their equipment and everything like that. So I just haven't figured out the best way to do that. If you guys would like to see the overhead camera as opposed to, I think I'll probably just keep, kind of switching it back and forth. But if you guys prefer one over the other, do let me know. Oh, and by the way, here is our 2 investigators that didn't make it out. Sister Mary and Harvey Walters. So, unfortunately, they're going into the bag. And the bag is going to be dead. And there they go. Going in the bag. Not to be used again. Well, at least for this. Dead. Okay. And they're back in the box, just like that. Okay, it's going to be Ashcan Pete. No, before we get to anything on our turn, we do upkeep. And upkeep for everyone is, the only thing we have is the retainer for Darrell Simon, I believe is the only thing we have for... Yeah, looks like that's the only thing we have to roll for. So he rolls a 3, so he's fine. And he's going to get his $2. So a little bit richer, a little bit richer, a little bit richer. All right, Ashcan Pete, where are you going to go and where are you going to go and how far are you going to go? He is going to go up to 3 and 3 because he wants to move 3 spaces and he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to grab these two clues, which is important. It's very important. Do you want to know why it's important for him? Because actually now has 5 clue tokens. So close to having that. Why did you do that to me? That would have been not good. If I can get that right there, that would be maybe pretty decent. All right. That's not horrible. Let's try that. Let's try that. All right. So, there we go. Scene 3. We can head back to this for the overhead view. Am I too big? I think I am too big. I'm still getting figure out what we want to do and how we want to do things a little bit. So we're gonna make me a little less big. There we go. All right, so that was Ashcan Pete. Monterey Jack, the archaeologist, is starting in the curiosity shop. Instead of having an encounter here, you may draw 3 unique items items and purchase one of them for its price. Now he is the one that draws unique items. So he's just going to stay at the curiosity shop. I think that's a good place for him. He can, maybe get an item or two. He gets to draw two of them, so might as well stay there. So Monterey Jack is gonna go down to. He's gonna focus at two, so he's gonna go all the way down to three there. All right, Bob Jenkins, the salesman. He is gonna just need a speed of two, so he's actually gonna take this down one spot. He's gonna go one and come to the Black Cave and get a clue token. And then Darrell Simon, way up. Where's Darrell? Yeah, he's way up there in the newspaper. Doesn't matter where he goes because he gets to draw two cards. He's gonna. What's his speed? His speed is 3, which is perfect. 1, 2, 3, and he's gonna grab this clue token. All right, so that is the movement phase. Let's have the encounter phase. All right, starting with Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete is in the science building, which is a yellow. I'm going to shuffle these up one more last time here. Ah. All right. So we go through until we get to a yellow, 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 yellow. There we go, yellow. He's in the science building. Assisting a professor in research, you find a valuable spell. Draw one spell. However, you must pass a fight -1 check, or some sticky-fingered student steals one of your items. Lose one item of your choice. So, he gets to draw a spell. No bonus or anything for just drawing a spell. And let's go ahead and shuffle these one last time just to make sure. Go. And Shivering. Cast and exhaust to gain +6 to combat checks until the end of the round. All right. But he's got the fight -1. His fight is a 4. -1 is 3. Let's find out. Usually the first roll is going to tell you everything you're going to need to know about how things are going to go. 6. It is a success, so he does not lose any items, and everyone is happy. All right, that was Ashcan Pete. Next is Monterey Jack. He is going to go to the curiosity shop. Instead of having an encounter here, you may draw 3 unique items and purchase one of them for its price. Discard the other 2. Now, whenever Monterey Jack draws 1 or more cards from the deck, he draws 1 extra. So instead of 3, he gets to draw 4 cards. And we'll shuffle these up one last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we got an elder sign for $5. He's got 7. When sealing a gate, lose 1 stamina and 1 sanity and return this card to the box. You do not need to make a skill check or spend any clue tokens to seal the gate. In addition, remove 1 doom token from the Ancient One doom track. That seems pretty good. The Lamp of Al-Azid. Magic weapon plus, he's got enough weapons. He's got 4 weapons currently. 2 magic and 2 physical. He's got 4 weapons, 2 magic, and 2 that are physical. So no. Enchanted jewelry. Put a stamina token from the bank on enchanted jewelry to avoid losing 1 stamina. If there's 3 stamina tokens on this, discard it. So basically, it would take up to 3 stamina for him. And then the Kabbalah of Sabath. Exhaust and spend 2 movement points to make a lore -2 check. If you pass, draw 1 skill and discard this. Oh, so a good way to get some skills. But it costs 5. He only has 7, but he is going to buy dun 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 the best item in the deck. The other side, and he's going to spend his 5 to get that, and the rest of these will. Now, this is important that when we put things on the bottom of the deck, because remember, somebody can look at the bottom of the deck. So let's put the best of these 3 on the bottom of the deck. Getting a free skill is pretty good. So we'll put that one on the bottom of the deck, and we will be done. Bob Jenkins. He is in purple. Let's see how purple works. There's a purple. And we have Black Cave. Uh-oh. You find an old book. To read it, make a lore +0. His lore is a 2. Come on, Bob. You can do it, Bob. Come on, Bob. You are... Wait a minute. Aren't you an he is an occultist expert, but that exhausts to reroll a spell check. That's not what we want. Oh, it's a luck +0. Wait a minute. Yeah, luck is 2. Okay. 0 successes. Evil forces assault you. Lose 1 sanity and 1 stamina. Damn. 1 sanity and 1 stamina. And this week, for you guys that are in the know, last week you noticed I had all the stamina and sanity and was taking it off when they took damage. I'm going to switch that up. Now I'm going to go to, they don't have any sanity or stamina because it keeps their cards a little cleaner. So anytime they take damage now, it goes onto their card. So Bob Jenkins, 1 sanity and 1 stamina loss as the evil forces assaulted him. Ooh. That is the Black Cave. Next up. Making is this another one of these. Just ignore it for now, Jester. Just ignore it. Okay. Darrell. Where's Darrell? Darrell's white, but he, because he's from Arkham, he gets 2 encounters and he gets to choose what he's doing. And he's at Independence Square. Gain a stamina or make a will check. If you pass it, Anna Kozlow, the fortune teller, offers her help in your investigation. What is his will? It's a 3 -1. Yeah, he'll try for it, I think. Let's see. Okay, yeah, sure. If you fail, nothing happens. So let's see if we can get Anna Kozlow, the fortune teller, to come join us, to come help us. Hey, David, what's going on, buddy? Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you. So, Arkham Square. Oh, 2 successes. So, if you pass, Anna Kozlow, the fortune teller, offers her help in your investigation. Take her ally card if it is available. What is available, as a matter of fact? I know it's available because we have all the core game cards in there. So the fortune teller, where is she? Anna Kozlow. Here we go. She gives Darrell Simmons +2 to luck. And he also gains 2 clue tokens when he gains Anna Kozlow. Nice. That is awesome. That first round couldn't have went much better. I mean, except for Bob. If he wouldn't have failed, that round would have been very, very good. All right. So we are now moving on to the Mythos phase. Oh no, no, no. A gate appears. Boom, 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 boom. And it is the Dreamlands. It's a +1, but because of Yog-Sothoth, it's a -1 to this, so it's a +0. And a Doom token goes on the Doom track. 1 of 12 already. Boom. This goes here. And guess what happens when a gate appears where your investigator is? They get sucked through the gate. So he is going to the Dreamlands. But when you get sucked through the gate, you get delayed. So I'm going to put him on his side. Not only that, you must draw a monster from the monster bag. And the monsters don't like coming out. Whoa, crazy. They're coming out now. I gotta reach in deep inside the bag. I gotta try to get one of these guys. Oh, I think I got one. We got a maniac. We got a maniac here. A lot of people would say, yeah, Jester, we see that. He's a moon. Moons aren't going to move. He's going to stay right there by the gate. So, a clue does appear at Hibbs Roadhouse. Old Hibbs Roadhouse, which is Hibbs Roadhouse, right up here. That's where it is. All right, so the Black Gate has appeared. Those monsters. Oops, you know what? We forgot to draw a monster for the gate we drew to begin with. Oops. Let's draw that out. It wouldn't have mattered so far. Oh, now it matters. He's a flyer, the fire vampire. So he is going to go to the sky and going to wait for somebody to end their turn in the city streets. Then he'll swoop down and attack him. All right, so we have the Blackest Night Environmental Mystic Task. Luck checks in Arkham are made with a -1 penalty. Sneak checks in Arkham are made with a +1 because it's so dark. So +1 to sneak, -1 to luck. This will stay in play until another environment card comes out. Now, the first player token will pass to Monterey Jack. And we will have another turn. Darrell Simmons is going to try his retainer, and he rolls a 1. So this goes away. He gets no more money for you. None. 0 more money for you. Well, that didn't last long, did it? All right, Monterey Jack. Where are you, Monterey? You are up there at the Curiosity Shop. Right, you got the Elder Sign. You can go through a gate. So you need a speed of 3. He is going to adjust this. 1, 2. He has a focus of 2. He can go up to 3. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. And he's going to go through the gate into another dimension. Bloop. So he is going through the gate. Bob Jenkins, the salesman. All he can do is stand up because he was sucked through the gate. Big difference. When you go to a gate, you're not disoriented and knocked out of what you're doing. You have time to recuperate, your time to prepare. When the gate just appears on you, you don't, so you're always delayed. All right, so that's Bob. Darrell. Where are you, Darrell? Oh, you're way up there. You need a speed of 3. He does have a speed of 3. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to grab these 2 clue tokens. He's got enough to seal gates. We currently have 3 characters, 2 of them with enough clue tokens and 1 with the Elder Sign. That is, knock on wood, that is a good start. Okay. Encounters. So, first player is Monterey. He is here. He will not have his encounter yet. Bob Jenkins will not. So we go to Darrell. Darrell will. He's at Hibbs Roadhouse. And is that gray? So he's going to have a gray encounter. That's this one. Hibbs Roadhouse. Oh no, a horrible monster appears. Well, well, well. Horrible monster has appeared. Boom. Uh-oh. Oh my god, it's a Shoggoth. Ooh, nasty. Physical resistance, nightmarish 1. 3 sanity, 3 stamina, and 3 health. -1 to evade. What are you? Mr. Simmons. Well, he's normally a 2 to sneak, but because of this, he'd be a 3 to sneak. -1 is 2. So you could try to evade it with 2 and, just hide from the monster. If he fails, though, he's going to take 3 stamina damage. If he goes to fight it, he's going to be doing a sanity check with 2 dice, which if he fails will take 3 damage. And then he's going to fight it with 3, 4 dice, -1, 3 dice. Yeah, he's got a. This is bad. All right. We really need a success. Everyone, we got to think positive for Darrell here. Wait a minute. That's right. He is the one that gets 2. He gets 2 cards and gets to choose which one to take. And Hibbs Roadhouse, pass a luck -1 check, or a pickpocket steals, cleans you out, lose all your money. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, but his luck is 2, +2 for Anna Coslow is 4 dice. Yeah, he would definitely choose this over the other one. Okay, so that worked out pretty good for him. So Anna gives him 2. He's got 2. That's 4, but -1 for this. And -1 for this takes him back down to only 2 dice, though. So 4, -1, -1 takes him down to 2. So he really needs a success here. And he gets it, a 5. Well done. So he doesn't lose any of his money. He is fine. All right, Ashcan Pete is he's in this science building. Let's see, what is the science building? Instead of having an encounter, you may spend 5 toughness with the monsters. I don't think we ever moved him because he was at the science building last time. I think we missed him when we were doing our thing. So he should move. His speed is a 3. He's gonna go 1, 2, and 3 and come to the witch's house. Oh, wait a minute. Let me think he's about this. There's a gate right here. So yeah, 1, 2, 3, and take the clue from there. And that gives him 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 clues. So he's got enough. He needs to get his in one of the gates here. So his encounter will actually be a blue encounter at the witch's house. The witch's house. Ooh, excuse me, stranger, but have you ever seen this symbol before? A man standing near the house holds up an occult symbol. Make ignore -1. He has a 2. -1 is a 1. No, fail. If you fail, nothing happens. So nothing happens. I don't like to give out too much information in case we have that again. So unfortunately, he failed this check. Monterey. Okay, so that was his. That was his. So now we go to back to Monterey Jack. That's right here in another dimension. We have those cards right here today. So all right. And he is in any color. In another dimension, you got the red other. The colors are blinding past a lore. -1 check. Lore is 3, -1 is 2 dice. Or stay here next turn. So he'll be delayed if he can't pass this. And he cannot pass it, which means he will get turned down and become delayed. Now we have the Dreamlands. And he got a green one. The green one in the Dreamlands is other. Pass a luck -1 check. This is for Bob. His luck is a 2. Okay. So 2 -1. He's only getting a single die. 6. And pass a luck -1 check to discover a vital document. Gain 2 clues. Bob is up to 3. That's promising as well. If you can somehow get a couple more clues, that would be swell. All right, that is all of the encounters. We now have the Mythos Phase. Bum, 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 bum. The Witch's House. No, maybe it's good, maybe it's not. But the Witch's House, a gate has appeared. Uh-oh. This one's going to be brutal. It's a -3 plus another -1 from this guy. Makes it a -4 to close this sucker. And when it appears on him, he's going to get sucked through to Ryloth. Boom. And he's going to be delayed because he got sucked through when a gate appeared on his head. All right. And another Doom token appears. Boom. All right. And we draw another monsterosity. Lots of monsters in the bag. And what are we going to get this time? We got, the cultist. And remember, the cultists with Yog-Sothoth. Cultists have magical immunity. Can't use magic against them. And their combat rating is -1 instead of +1. All right. So that was the Witch's House. A clue does appear at the Black Cave. No, it does not, because there's a gate there. All right. We have a headline. Tropical fever sweeps the city. Any investigator with whiskey passes a sneak -1 check or get arrested and taken to the police station. We do not have anyone with whiskey. In addition, Hibbs Roadhouse is closed until the end of next turn. And leave this card in play until then to indicate this. So Hibbs Roadhouse is closed, which means normally if it's closed, it kicks anybody out into the streets. So we will keep that there until next turn as Tropical Fever sweeps the city of Arkham. We'll move this investigator to Bob Jenkins will be our first investigator, and we are ready for another round. All right, Bob is just going to go 1 space. Darrell. Where is Darrell? The photographer. There he is. He's got 2, 4, 6 clue tokens. He needs to go through a gate. He's going to go 1, 2. Wait a minute. Is anyone in the Dreamlands? Yes. Oh, he doesn't really want to go to this one. That one's really tough. Somebody's in another dimension, yes. The Dreamlands, yes. So the only one nobody's in is the Ryloth, so he needs a speed of 3. Does he have a speed of 3? He does. Which means he will have to take this cultist on. All right, let's go do it. Oh, wait a minute. Can he fight him? Can he fight him? Does he have any physical weapons? He has a focus of 2, so he's going to go 1, 2. There we go. All right, he's going to go 1, 2, 3, and he's going to end in with the cultist. The cultist, again, magical immunity and a combat rating of -1. You do not need to do a will check against him, so instead of a +1, it's a -1. He's got 5 fight, plus this bullwhip of 1 is 6 dice. 2, 4, 6 dice. And this is a -1 because of Yog-Sothoth. So loses a die from that. So he'll get 5 dice. He only needs 1 success to kill the cultist. And wow, 1 success. That is all he needed. But wow, that was, wow. Come on, you got to do better than that. But it's still a success. He'll take it. And now he will go through the gate into Ryloth. Well, actually, he's in Ryloth, so okay, that's all right. They can go. Both of them can go through it. That's fine. All right, that's okay. Maybe one of them. Maybe one will get it. Who knows? All right. I want to see my investigators actually out there doing things. Unlike last week, they never went through a gate, which really hurt. Really hurt. Okay. So that was Darrell. Ashcan Pete, where are you and what are you doing? Ashcan Pete is doing nothing but standing up because he was delayed. Monterey Jack is doing nothing but standing up because he was delayed. And literally, all 4 of our investigators are doing their JOB jobs. And they're out there doing some work for Arkham. We got all 4 of them in the outer worlds. That's right, my friends. All 4 of our investigators are actually doing something this time. That's crazy. Can you think of it? That is awesome. The sooner you can get some gates closed and sealed, the better your chances are of defeating the Ancient One. All right, so encounters with Bob Jenkins. Bob is here. He's at any color. So whatever color we draw is going to be it. And it's the Dreamlands. Is the Dreamlands on the card? It is not. So we go to the other. Wedged beneath a fallen stone is a scroll. Draw 1 spell. So Bob finds himself a spell. Nicely done, Bob. Nicely done. You don't have any bonuses for drawing spells? I don't believe so. So let's see what he draws. He draws Shivering. This is +6 to combat checks until the end of the round. It costs 1 sanity with a -1. We have some terrible lore. Our lore in these characters is really not very good. So casting spells is not going to be the easiest thing. All right. That is Bob. Darrell, which one are you in, Darrell? Darrell, which one are you in? Or which one are you? You are the photographer. All right, you are in Ryloth. That is green and yellow. I'm sorry, green. That is red. I'm going to move this deck down here because I can't see it with this microphone in my way. All right, he is in a red yellow. No, 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 no. Okay, and that is Ryloth. So that's going to be an other. The endless blackness terrifies you. Pass a will -1 check. He's a will 1 -1. So he gets 1. or loses sanity and stamina from fear and exhaustion. And yep, he loses one of each. One sanity and one stamina. All right, well, what are you going to do? Ashcan Pete is with him, so again, he is yellow or red. Uh-oh. And they're in Ryloth, so that will be the other. You sleep fitfully and awaken to the sound of your own voice chanting something. Make a luck -2 check. His luck is 1. -2 is going to give him just 1 dice. One little shot at this. No. Draw a spoon. If you fail, the chant attracts something unsavory. A monster appears. So he's chanting and a monster appears. Again, I'm probably going to just keep that deck right here for now. Since we got all the investigators actually doing something. Let's see how Ashcan Pete handles the monster. What kind of monster it is? It is a ghoul. Nice. All right. So a will check is he's got 3 for will. He passes. So nothing there. And then for combat, he is not gonna. Yeah, he's not gonna use his sanity to cast a spell. He's got his rifle, which is +5 to his fight, which is 4. So that's 9 -1 is going to be 8 dice. He only needs 1 success, so I got 1 more dice if I need it. He's got 1, 2 successes, so enough to kill off the ghoul. Ashcan Pete. All right, well done. And finally, Monterey Jack. He is in any color, another dimension. So that'd be another pass a luck -1 check. His luck is a 3. A -1 is a 2 dice. He passes. To find something to defend yourself with, take the first weapon from the common item deck. This is Monterey Jack. Does he have a bonus when common? No, just uniques. That's unfortunate. But he gets his first weapon, which, he's got the bullwhip, the 38 revolver, he's got the enchanted blade, he's got the enchanted knife. No, he needs another weapon. Crazy. Here's another weapon. He's got the cavalry saber now. He's literally has 5 weapons. 5 weapons. 3 physical and 2 magical. He's a weapon expert. All right, I believe that is everyone. We have all the encounters. Everyone is happy. We now go to time for the Mythos Phase. The Mythos Phase. All right, Independence Square. A gate appears. Boy, we're going to have gates everywhere, aren't we? We have another gate to another dimension, which is going to be interesting. So that arrives, and with that comes another Doom token. We have already filled up the first row. 1, 2, 3. And of course, with that comes another monster from the bag. Ooh, it's a yellow one. It's a dark young. Physical resistance. Nightmarish. 3 life. It's gonna be a problem. It is definitely gonna be a problem. Somebody's gonna have to strap up their big boy pants to fight this guy. Now, and he doesn't move. He's a yellow. But let's see if any of the other guys move. He doesn't move, and he doesn't move because we don't have anyone in the streets. Everyone's in another dimension right now. All right, a clue appears at the unnameable. Yes, it does. The nameable. It's a new environment, so this one goes away. It's no longer black outside, and this one was just for one turn anyway. So tropical fever is gone. So what do we have? We have another plague, a strange plague environment. Investigators cannot gain stamina except by receiving medical care at the hospital or from Vincent Lee. So no one can gain stamina, basically health, except for the hospital or by one of the special allies. Oof, that's brutal. Hopefully we can get rid of that pretty quick, because that will suck. All right. This goes over to Daryl. Daryl becomes our lead investigator. Daryl will slide over a space. Ashcan Pete will slide over a space. Monterey Jack will slide over a space. Bob Jenkins, no, he's going to come back from the Dreamlands here. When he arrives here, there is a maniac waiting on him. So Bob is going to say, Mr. Maniac is not going to be your day, Maniac. Okay. No will check. +1 to your fight check. He has 6 for the Tommy gun. 3 for his ability. That is 9. And +1 from this is 10. He's going to do 10 dice. He only needs 1 success. There it is. So Maniac is gone. Bob will take that. Good job, Bob. Good job. All right, so that is actually all the movement already. Just things are pretty quick. Actually, what I'm thinking about doing is moving me up here. So this way you can see all of the characters and everything. Right? Everyone good? Everyone good? Happy? Yay? What's up? I guess I can move my camera back to the middle because I'm in the middle of the screen now. Okay. All right, Daryl. No, we have Arkham encounters first. And I'm pretty sure you have to have an encounter and then you seal the gate. But let's find out. Closing the gates. All right. Before you can go, the image must enter the gate. This gives the investigator an opportunity to destroy and close the gate during the next Arkham encounter phase. If the investigator leaves the gate location, if during the Arkham encounter phase, an investigator is on a location that contains an open gate, and the investigator is acquired an explore token, he may now try to close the gate. Okay, so he doesn't need to. He can try to close the gate. This is going to be the Dreamlands is going to be a plus. Okay, so he does have 1 focus. He's going to go there for his focus. All right. So he's a +1, -1 because of Yog-Sothoth. So instead of +1 is 0. He's got a fight of 4, so he gets 4 dice to try and close this gate. No. Yes. We're doing Bob Jenkins. Come on, Bob. You can do this, my friend. Come on. Don't let everyone down. You can do this. 1 success is all you need, Bob. Look at that. That is amazing. 3, 3, 4, 6 is a success. We are successful. So, Bob can unfortunately not have enough clues to seal the gate. But you know what Bob will do? He will take this, and any monsters with a dash will be removed, but we don't have any monsters with dash. We kill the monsters, I guess. So that is Bob. So we do Arkham encounters first. He's the only one in Arkham. So now we go to ancient or outer world encounters. So first will be Darrell. Darrell is Ryloth. Yellow, red. We're hoping for yellow. Yellow. There it is. And other. You stare into the face of madness. Roll 1 die for each point of sanity you have. He has 4 minus 1. He has 3 sanity, so he'll roll 3 dice. He has 1 success and 2 failures. Lose 1 sanity for each die that does not roll a success. So he's going to lose 2 more sanity. Ouch. 1, 2. If you do not go insane, which he doesn't because he has 1 sanity left, gain 1 clue for each die that rolled a success. So he gains 1 clue. If he loses 1 more sanity, though, he's going to be in big trouble. Wow, that is Darrell. He's going insane. All right, Ashcan Pete. He is also over there. Red, yellow. We would like to see another yellow. No, we get a red. And we get an other. The humidity and heat is exhausting. Loses stamina. Okay. He can afford plenty of stamina. Ashcan Pete is the drifter. He's used to that. All right, that's not horrible. And last but not least, Monterey Jack is in any color, another dimension. How about a green one? The stars are bright. Shuffle the gate deck and keep drawing until you get an encounter of the right colors. So I'm going to take all these and put them back into the deck and shuffle it up. What is going on, my friend? I know it's not Sunday night, but we're having Sunday night Arkham Horror starting on Saturday, because if it goes long and we need to carry it over to Sunday, we can finish it, because I will not be here on Monday or for the next 2 weeks. So I will be gone for 2 weeks starting Monday. You won't see and I won't have any videos or anything. So you got the Ares expedition for terraforming Mars. Excellent. Excellent. How are you doing, my friend? All right, so we're going to have another encounter here. Any color. We're hoping for a green one. All right, green. No, it's going to be another dimension. Nope. Monsters lurk everywhere. Pass a sneak -2. Monterey Jack sneak is 1 die. Oh boy. Or stay here next turn. He's never going to get out. This is like the second time he's been delayed. Yep, he's been delayed. Again, he's been delayed. He's never getting out of here. Oh my gosh. All right. I'll put those back. That's okay. That's all right. It's not the end of the world. That is everyone. They go by pretty quickly when you don't have to worry about, where you're doing, when you got all your investigators actually doing things. Come on, do it, baby. Bring it. Let's see what we got here. As we got the woods. Another gate appears. Wow, that's another one in the woods, which means this clue goes away. But a clue does arrive at the Historical Society. All right. Woods goes there. This comes here, dummy. That is Yog-Sothoth. -2 minus another one, so it's a -3 to close this one. Yuck. Okay. Nope, I drew this over here for a reason. There we go. Happy days are here again. It's an environment. Yay! Which means this one goes away. We don't have to worry about not gaining stamina to the hospital again. Get rid of that. Happy days are here again. Due to the renewed prosperity that has come to Arkham, the terror level cannot increase. So that's a good thing. No terror level increase, although our terror level currently is still, not that you can see it because I'm in the way, but it is currently still 0. I don't see a good spot for me, so put me over here. Why not? Father, what is going on? Can't wait to get my printed fan expansion in the mail. Expansion for what? For what? So we've already got 4 tokens on here. We're a third of the way gone already. Wow, that's crazy. Now, this goes back over to Ashcan. So we've only gone 4 turns. Each investigator's had a chance. Arkham Horror, second edition. You've got a printed fan expansion. MB Print is the company. Wow. Okay, that's cool. Huh. Gonna have to look into that. Send me the info if you got it. That'd be awesome. All right, Ashcan Pete is going to move back to Arkham. And that is going to be right here. And he is going to go up to 5 in his fight. All right, and Monterey Jack is going to stand up for being delayed. Bob Jenkins can actually do something here now. What are you going to do, Bob? Bob, your speed is only 2. Do you want to adjust that? Yes, you do. He's going to adjust that because he's got a focus of 1. He can do that. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 and suck up these 2 clues. And now that gives him 5. So he should start going through a gate. That'd be awesome. Darrell, the photographer, is going to come back to Ryoth as well. And that is it. Now we have encounters. Ashcan Pete. Ashcan Pete is here. He's going to try to seal this gate. Is a -3, -1 for that is -4. He has a fight of 5. So he gets a whopping 1 dice. Ashcan Pete, can you close this gate with just 1 dice? Yes, you can. That's how you do it. That's how you do it, ladies and gentlemen. Whammo, bammo. This gate is not only is it closed, but Ashcan Pete, do you have enough? You do. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's going to spend 5 of his precious, precious clues. What he's going to do is now he is going to take the Doom and turn it into, the Eldritch Sign. And it's going to go bam right there. Nicely done, Ashcan Pete. Monterey Jack. Monterey Jack will have, no, he will go last because he's not in Arkham. Bob Jenkins, where are you? You are in the green location. So that's this card. And that is the Unnameable. You hear the scurrying and squeaking of a horde of rats from inside the walls. Abruptly, you realize that they are moving to surround you. Pass a speed -1 check. Speed -1. That is going to actually be 2 dice for you. No. Oh, no. You've got to snow. Oh, boy. Hang on a second, cowboy. If you fail your check, you are lost in time and space. And because Yog-Sothoth, when he stirs his slumber, In addition, any investigator is lost in time and space is devoured. So you, Bob, you will be gone if you do not pass this. So he will spend a clue to roll a die. He got it. Oh my gosh, that is woo. Okay. So this was the unnameable, right? Pass the speed -1 check to make it to the front door. If you fail, you are lost in time and space. I guess nothing happens if you succeed, though. So congratulations for saving your life, Bob. Next time, pass your check, man. All right, Darrell. Darrell came back to help close the gate, but he doesn't need to because Ashcan Pete said, I got this. I got this. We don't need no stinking help from you. So he's going to have an encounter in the blue. There we go. Which is the witch's house. You find a banquet laid out in the dining room and feel compelled to sit down and eat. Make a luck +0. You are lucky. That is 2. +2 is 4. You're going to roll 4 dice. Success. 1 success. You gorge yourself, unable to stop eating. Stay here next turn. So, whoa. You are delayed, my friend. You are delayed. Okay. Now, in the outer worlds, we have another dimension. We have Bob, Monterey Jack. He is any color. A monster appears from the shadows. Damn. Nothing we can do about that this time. Okay. Another monster appearing from the shadows. We're reaching in, trying to find, let's try this one. Will check. Monterey's will is a 2. -1, he gets 1 die. He has failed, which means he takes his sanity, which is not good because he only has 3 sanity. He's got 0 for combat. Check. He's got does he want to go magical? Does he want to go physical? He's got 4 or 5 weapons. So what are the best 2 he's got? +4, +3, +3, and +2. So he'll go with a physical. He'll go with the revolver and the enchanted blade, which will give him 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 dice. And he needs only 1 success. And there you got it. And you don't get to get these as trophies when they appear out of nowhere. No. No such thing. All right, so that is our turn. That's it again. Wow. Flying by here. Graveyard. Another gate appears. Wow, we're just having horrible luck with these gates appearing. Graveyard. All right, and this clue goes away, but it will go over to the unvisited isle. No, because there's a gate over there. It will go away permanently. Another monster appears with the gates. We've been pretty lucky with the monsters so far, but what do we have this time? A dole. Physical resistance, magical resistance, nightmarish 1, and overwhelming 1. This is a problem child. That's what that is. That is a problem child. Happy days are gone now because we have a new environment that come out. And this one is going to be Solar Eclipse. Due to the interference of the solar eclipse, no spells can be cast. Oh boy. Creatures moving are going to be circles. So the dole is going to move. That's interesting. Squares and diamonds. Oh, squares and diamonds and circles. Circle, square, diamond. That is it. Okay. First player token moves to Monterey Jack. We forgot to add a doom counter back on here, so he's back up to 4 now. We have one gate sealed right here. We need a couple more, so let's go, boys. Let's get going. We got to get things done. P can start gathering his things. So Monterey Jack, he is going to adjust 1, 2, and all he gets to do is stand up. Bob Jenkins, he has only got 4 clues now, so he needs to get a clue. If he can get a clue, there's one there. He needs 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you get a speed of 4, Bob? You can. He's got to focus the 1, so you can slide this over and get a speed of 4. He will go 1, 2, 3, 4. You will get this clue, which gives him 5, so he can start working on getting another gate. Darrell, you've got plenty. Darrell, no, Darrell stood up, right? Because he was delayed. And then Ashcan Pete. What can you do? I guess 1, 2, 3, and start collecting clues again. Yeah, Monterey. Let's see. Darrell, the photographer. He needs to get. He needs to be able to. Yeah, but he was delayed, so he would like to go to Arkham and Asylum to get fixed up, but. All right, and then Monterey Jack movement. He is going to move back from the another dimensions over there. Boom. All right, encounters. Monterey Jack has 5 dice, -1. That's 4 dice to try another dimension over there and see if he can close it. He has succeeded. 2 successes. Wow, this is going too smooth, too quick. All right, ladies and gentlemen, he is going to spend his Elder Sign. When sealing gate, lose 1 stamina insanity. One sanity and 1 stamina. He's down to 1 sanity. Return this card to the box. Yeah, we can't get it again. You do not need to make a skill check or spend any clue tokens to seal a gate. In addition, remove 1 doom token from the Ancient One's doom track. All right. And all of the square monsters, if we have any, which I don't believe we do have any squares. Nope, we don't. But this goes to Monterey Jack. Um, Yeah, I've been playing this slightly wrong, so I want to just clarify. When you seal a gate, if an investigator successfully closes the gate, he may immediately spend 5 clue tokens to permanently seal it. A player takes a Doom token from the pile of unused Doom tokens, turns it over to its elder sign, and places the token on the gate location. The player still claims the gate trophy as a trophy. The gate is now sealed. No further gates can open, and no monsters can appear in the location. What I had been doing is taking one off the Doom track and turning it into an Elder Sign. You don't do that except for when you actually use the Elder Sign. So what was the final?
Something like 77. I don't know.
Were you nervous there?
Yeah.
All right. So because we're using the Elder Sign this time, this is when we actually do get to. Okay, so I messed that up earlier when I took this off of the track, brought it over here, and put it as an Elder Sign. I shouldn't have done that, so I'm going to give Yog-Sothoth his Doom token back. All right, so we're caught up on that because I missed it. Now, when he does this, when sealing a gate, loses stamina and sanity and return this card to the box, you do not need to make a skill check or spend any clue tokens to seal the gate. In addition, remove 1 Doom token from the track. So this time, we take a Doom from the supply and we use that to seal this. And because we're using the Elder Sign, this is when you actually can take that off his track. So I messed that up a little bit. Now we're back and on the swing of things. So he's actually back down to 4. Okay, that is good. Now we got 2 sealed. We got 2 investigators that currently could seal gates. We got Bob Jenkins with 5 clue tokens. We have Darrell Simmons with 2, 4, 6, 7. He's got plenty, but he's got to get his sanity. He's got 3 damage. He's only got 4, so he's only got 1 sanity left. He needs to go up to Arkham Asylum and get fixed up ASAP. Okay, so that was Monterey Jack's encounter. We go to Bob Jenkins. Where is Bob? Bob is here in the blue. He's going to go and get a Silver Twilight card. Let's see what happens with him. Oh my God. Big text. Carl Sanford draws you into the study to talk and to feel the old creep of dread listening to him. Make a lore -1 check. This is probably not going to go well. Lore is 2, -1 is 1. Oops. Let me switch you back over. There we go. Fail. If you pass, blah, 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 blah. If you fail, he hypnotizes Tone, lull you into a trance. The conversation seems short, but when you leave the study, much time has passed and your thoughts are confused. Lose all your clue tokens and move to the streets. Oh no. Oh no. No, no. That is not going to happen. He's going to spend a clue token and try to pass this check. He's going to spend a clue token and try to pass this check. Bob. He's gonna spend a clue token. He's gonna try and pass this check. He's gonna spend a clue token and try to pass this check. He's gonna spend a clue token and try to pass this check. He might as well because he loses all of his clue tokens if he fails. So he might as well just keep spending them until, yeah, it didn't matter. Okay, well, there you go. Well, this dice, that's, I think, your face. So you lose all your clue tokens and move to the street anyway. So there you go. Congratulations. Congratulations on that. If he would have passed, though, he would have gained 3 clue tokens and learned some valuable information. Oh, that was a horrible encounter, Bob. Not good. Daryl, where are you, Daryl? Daryl, the photographer. You're in blue as well. You're going to the witch's house. The witch's house. In an old journal, you learn some horrible eldritch secret. Roll a die, lose that much sanity, and gain that many clues. This is going to literally kill him. Well, it'll drive him insane. He only has 1 sanity to lose. Wow, that is like the worst encounter. Oh, wait a minute. Bob, when drawing encounters in Arkham, he draws 2. Why do I keep forgetting his special ability? I don't know. That's a crazy thing, especially since it can save his bacon again. Pass a luck -1 check to find an old looking item in an old dusty display case and draw a unique item. Yeah, that's much better. Let's do that one. Luck -1. He has 2 plus 2 is 4 luck. -1 is 3. Can you pass a 3 check? Can you do it? Can you? He does, which means he gets a unique item and yeah, he doesn't have any other special ability. He just draws one. Okay. What? What? You saw me put this in the box. So this. Oh my god. And he's got clue tokens too. He could double whammy. He could close 2, or he could seal 2 gates. 20 clues, and now he's got an elder sign. Oh my gosh. Go now. We really got to get him. He has got to get his sanity fixed. Next turn, he's got to go 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got to. Can he even move 5? Yes, he can move 5 actually. So he will be going there next turn for sure. Okay, that was his encounter. Ashcan Pete, Historical Society. He's brown. That's the orange one. The orange and the brown look very, very similar. Where is the brown? The gray. There's the brown. See? Whoop. He's all going to the bottom. All right. Historical Society. The society members are bird watching in the woods. The janitor offers you a ride there. If you accept, move to the woods and draw 2 cards, encountering one of your choice and discarding the other. This is where? This is the woods, which is over here. Which he has no. He needs more tokens before he goes through. Ashcan Pete only has 3 tokens. Oh shit! No! Don't you fall. There. That's a little better. So he's only got 3 clues. Okay. But I mean, yeah. I mean, nothing bad happens if he doesn't go, so he doesn't have to go. He's not going to go. He's not going to go. That's it. That's all of our encounters. Everyone's done. All right, so we have another Mythos phase. Let's bring it on. Let's see what we got. The witch's house. No, it does not. Sealed with a kiss. Sealed with a kiss. All right. Clue appears at the Black Cave. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. So no monsters, but we might have monster movement. Let's see here. Plus signs. We don't have any plus signs. And moons. We don't have any moons either. Okay, so no monster movements. That's crazy. All right. Egyptian exhibit visits Miskatonic University. Any investigator ends their movement in the Miskatonic University streets may pass a lore -1 check to gain 1 clue token by reading the strange hieroglyphics on the artifacts in the exhibit. So this will remain in the Miskatonic Streets location, and this is going to go away. And we will usually Miskatonic Streets. So there. So I like to put a little token to remind me, hey, if you go there, something good might happen. So no gate appearing is nice and no monsters. So that should give us maybe like a little lull turn. Now, first player goes over to Bob. Bob is doing well with his sanity and stamina. Not bad. He's got a little bit of money. He's got a. He's got a speed of. He's going to drop his speed down to 3 because he's just going to go 1, 2. That's all he needs to do. All right, that's Bob. Darrell. Darrell is here. He's got to focus a 2. 1, 2. He's going to go up to speed of 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Ashcan Pete. You are here. You have 3 tokens. If you can get 2 more, or 2 clues, if you can get 2 more clues, there's literally just 1 more clue on the board. Although, if you go here, right, so he's going to need 1, 2, 3 of speed. What's your speed at? Speed's at 3. 1, 2, 3. He's going to try and get this from there. Might as well. And then Monterey Jack. He's way over there in the unvisited isles. He has only got 1 clue, $2. Yeah, it's unfortunate that our one guy that can literally close 2 gates with the clues and with the elder sign. Oops, can't see the elder sign. Let me slide it just back a little bit there. There you go. Little bit better, right? There, it's not bad. Unfortunately, he's got to go back and get his sanity fixed up. Unfortunate. Very unfortunate for us. So we're working on trying to decide where Monterey Jack is going to go. Monterey Jack, huh? He can go get 2 clue tokens by turning in his gate, which would give him only. Yeah, I mean, he needs to start getting a few more clue tokens. All right, yeah, might as well. 1, 2, 3. What is your speed? Your speed's 3. All right, he's fine. He's fine. All right, so that's movement. Now we have encountered Bob. Bob's down here. Bob is going to turn in his. Oops, you guys can't see any of this. Well, come on, Jester. He's going to turn in his gate that he sealed a long time ago. He's going to turn that in to become blessed. Yes, Bob is going to use his special blessed dice. Bob is blessed. Nice. Very nice. All right, Bob. Good job. So that is being blessed. You get the blue dice and you hit on 4, 5, and 6s instead of just 5s and 6s. So hopefully that will help. Although every turn you got to roll, and if you roll one, then it goes away. So it might last one turn, it might last 100 turns. It just depends when you roll the one, which is not good. All right, so that was Bob encounter. Darrell, where are you, Darrell? You are going to spend $2, $2 at Arkham Asylum, and you will cure all of your sanity. Yay! Everyone is cheering. Yay! 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 Very nice. Okay, that's his encounter. Ashcan Pete is going to basically do the same thing, but he is going to turn his gate in for 2 tokens, which now gives him 5, which means he can start going out and getting some more, sealing some more gates would be awesome. Oops, that's the wrong character. This should go to Monterey Jack, not right. Yes, I'm sorry. Ashcan Pete. Let me give him back his thing. I'm doing the wrong character. Let me rewind. Take those 2 clue tokens back away. Hang on a second, cowboy. All right, Ashcan Pete is out here. He wants to do this. An investigator ends his movement in the Masonic University Street may pass a lore -1 check. Ugh. He only gets 1 die. You know what? He can do 2 dice because he could spend his focus to move up. Did he spend his focus? He might have. All right, we'll just say he gets 1 die. I forget if he used it. Damn it. Oops. Sorry, Bob. Sorry. He passes. Doesn't matter. Haha. Gains a clue. Boom. Just like that. So that is Ashcan Pete. And you know what? Monterey Jack, I mean, he is going to just go ahead and adjust his focus. So he's a 4 -1 is 3 dice to pass. Instead of turning in his gate, he might as well just roll here and try and get 1 clue as opposed to 2 clues. Turning in a gate for 2 clues isn't that great. He has failed that check. Damn. And it's not worth spending the clue to get a clue, is it? No. Damn. Well, it's our counter turn, and it's gonna be the graveyard. No, there's already a gate there, so that means we have a monster surge, which means we have how many gates on the board? We have 3 gates and 4 investigators, so there's going to be 4 monsters. We get to divvy these up however we want. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Amigo and a Star Spawn. And he's a plus, which means he will actually move to that location. And he is a flyer, which means he will go. He'll go after Bob. No, let's see who's out there. Monterey Jack and Ashcan Pete. He'll go after Ashcan Pete. He'll fly over there. No, he won't. What am I thinking? He does not get to move. He just spawns. Right. This is plus and moon, which moves the star spawn, which is a plus, to this location that's underneath the ancient one card. Okay, the graveyard plus. So So this will get rid of this. That goes away. This goes away. Who will appear in the unvisited isles? Yes, we got that sealed, so that's good. Will checks in Arkham are made at -1. Sneak checks are +1. And flyers do not move, so it wouldn't matter anyways because he doesn't move. So there you go. Flyers, get out of here. All right. So we have the evil fog. Will checks are -1 and sneak are +1. All right, first player token will move. Now he has got to go and fight this guy over there so he can get through that gate. How tough is this Dark Young? Ouch. Physical resistance. Ouch. Wow. Oh, and he's got another one over there. I forgot. There's two of these guys. I forgot to put this guy in a stand. And does he move? He is a square. No. Yikes. Physical. Oh, and he's physical immunity as well. Yeah. Wow. These guys are pretty rough. A Dark Young and a Hound of Landis to Dallas. Dark Young. Well, that changes his mind where he definitely needs to get his ass through one of these gates. 3, 4. This Dole will eat him alive too. Well, oh my gosh, physical resistance, magical resistance. Oof. How well is this sneak? It is a +1. So let's see. Ashcan Pete, how well can you sneak? Oh, he's a really good sneaker. He needs to go 2 spaces, so he can adjust this down 1. He's going to go. Oh, he's going to have to get by 2 guys with a -2. And let's see, it'll be a 5 -2. I have 3 dice. Hmm. We don't need to get our main guy injured. The guy that can close gates because he's got the Elder Sign, he's got tokens. We can't just have him going and fighting these really tough monsters. We gotta clear a passage for him, boys. Oh yes, we got another one over here too. Good lord, I keep forgetting. All these guys should have been. And he was a moon. Yes, he should have moved. So he would move up here as well, which even makes it area twice as bad. We now get a vampire and a Dole and a Dark Young and a Hound of Tindis. Tindolon. Tindolon. Oof. Woof. Got to get some of these monsters out of here, boys. We got 2, 4, 6 monsters. Okay. One, two. How far are you moving? Is it worth trying to sneak by? Who is this? Daryl, do you have anything for sneaking? Hmm. Hmm. Bob is okay. One at a time. One at a time. We got to think about Daryl first. I need to get him in a gate, but both of the gates are extremely difficult to get through. 1, 2, 3, 4. He would have to have a movement of 5, which is not going to happen. Yes, he does have a movement of 5, actually. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, he's got to go through the star spawn to get down to this one. That's crazy. So he literally can't get any of these gates right now. Damn. All right. Wow. We are screwed on that front for sure. He just doesn't have. Can't get by. There's just that monster surge really hurt us. I mean, he might be able to get by one of these guys, but chances of him doing it twice is going to be pretty bad. And if he's got to stay to fight, he is going to take some serious damage. How much damage would he take? Oh my gosh, look at this. -4 sanity and -4 sanity if he fails. -3 health and -3 health. Oh my gosh, that would send him to the hospital. All right, he is going to go 1, 2, 3 and just stop in the police station and see if some of these monsters might move out of the way. He's going to be right between these two gates and see. Got to get him through a gate somehow. If a gate would spawn on his head, that would be awesome. So that's an idea. Maybe he'll. All right, you know what? He's going to go 1, 2. He's going to go 1, 2, 3. He's going to go to the unnameable. Maybe we'll get lucky. A gate will appear on his head and I'll suck him over. That would be great. And you can always tell where gates will appear because they're the red diamond on there. Okay, so that was Daryl. Now we go to Ashcan Pete. Okay, Ashcan, you've got 4 clues. Ashcan is going to go 1, 2. He's going to pick up this. Now he's got 5. So he can go see. So he's our number 2 most important character now. Monterey Jack, you need to get your butt in gear and start to kill something good. Let's go. You've got. Oh, you've only got 1 sanity left. Right. Ugh. And you got a 0 will. He's got weapons. Weapons for days. But he's got no sanity. So he's got a 2 focus, so he's going to move that 1, 2 back. And then next time he'll move it 1 more. He needs to get some more will. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to Arkham and try to get his sanity fixed up. He's got $2. Yep. All right. So it's Monterey Jack. Bob, you're blessed. You've got some sanity. You've got some. Oops, this is wrong. That should be like that. You got some stamina. You got some sanity. You got some money. You're also blessed. Wait, at the beginning of the turn, did we roll for the blessing? I don't think we did. At the beginning of our turn, do not roll 1. Do not roll 1. Do not roll 1. He rolled a 5. He's okay with the blessing. So while you're blessed, now is your chance to Tommy gun something to death. Get rid of some of these monsters. That would be awesome. If you could do that for us, that would be really cool. All right, so he's got to focus the 1. He's going to slide that over 1. He's got a speed of 3. 1, 2, 3. How is this vampire and Dole going to do? Physical resistance, magical resistance, nightmarish and overwhelming. Wow. And he's undiet and physical resistance. He can cast his shivering spell, which means only if he passes lore check, which is going to be only one die. He does have the mass to evade, but he doesn't have the clue tokens. He needs to go. He needs to go killing some things, I think. Especially since he's blessed. Oh, let's see. Let's see how it works. 1, 2, 3. Let's. Well, it's. Here we go. All right. Here we go. Does it one at a time. Let's start with the vampire. See what he does against the vampire. So +0. He's got a will of 4. Any bonuses? Oh, yes. He gets the blessed dice. Come on, Bob. You can do this, buddy. Yes, he does. 3 of them. 3 successes. Nice. All right. So he's physical resistance, which means half damage. He is going to try to cast his spell. It is a lore of 2 -1 is 1. It's a sanity cost of 1 if he's successful. Does he cast it? No, he does not, so he doesn't get that spell. So he'll get 3 dice for the Tommy gun. It's normally 6. Resistance means half. So 3 dice there and 3 dice for his fighting. So he'll get 6. He needs 2 successes to kill this thing. 2 successes, just like that. All right, so the vampire's dead. Go, Bob. Come on, Bob. All right, now this guy's going to be a little bit more difficult. He's a -1, so you only get 3 dice for your will check. You need a success, my friend, or you're going to go insane. Success. 2 successes. Fight is going to be the same thing. You're going to do 6 dice, and you're going to need 3 results. 3, 6. Oh, this is minus. Oh my, this is going to be brutal. Wow. Wow, can he roll 3 successes? Maybe with this guy, he's going to try to evade this guy instead of fight him. So it is sneak is 2, -1 is 1, but then he gets a +2 because of the mass. So he's got 3 dice. He's got to try to avoid this guy. 1 success will evade him. Oh, 3 successes would have killed him. If we would have fought him, we would have killed him. Well, you don't know it though, so he evaded him at least, so he doesn't have to fight him. I didn't think we'd get 3 successes, so. Oh, that would have been nice to kill him though. Damn. All right, well, he got rid of 1 guy, so that helps. That dole is a big fat dole. A big fat dole. All right, so that was Bob. Darrell is now having his encounter. Where are you, Darrell? You're at the unnameable, right? That is the green deck. Let's see what we get out of this. The unnameable. In a dusty and decaying roll top desk, you find a mysterious manuscript. If you read it, make a lore -1. That's going to be 1 die. The unnameable. No. If you fail, the manuscript is nothing but insane babblings of a previous re-enter. Stay here next turn reading it, but gain two clues. All right. That's all right. He's now, oh, well, he's got 1,000,000 clues. Good Lord. But he's been delayed again. That's great. So that was Daryl. Now we go to Ashcan Pete. He is also in green. He is up in the Unvisited Isle. A silent man brushes past you on the trail. Your arms go numb with cold from the brief contact, and you whirl around to look at him, but he's disappeared. Lose 1 stamina. So lose a stamina. That doesn't sound good to start off. That is Ashcan Pete. Lose a stamina and pass a will -1. That's 2 dice. Check. Or lose a sanity as well. Nope, he passes, so no sanity loss there. Monterey Jack. He's up in Arkham Asylum. Yep, he's going to spend the $2 and cure all of his sanity. Get rid of that. And then Bob Jenkins. Does nothing because he already fought the monsters, and he doesn't have an encounter, so he is done. Okay. End of the round. Let's see where the Mythos takes us this time, and we're probably going to go ahead and call it an episode after this. So we've been going about 2 hours, and we'll be back tomorrow night to finish it up. Let's see how far we go. The witch's house. No, it's blocked. It's blocked, my friends. No doom, no nothing. Get out of here. A clue appears at the Black Cave. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. All right. 4th of July parade. The headliner. Investigators cannot move into or out of the Merchant District. Oops. The Merchant District is something going on there. Bad stuff. Yep, and that's it. A moon and plus signs are moving. Moon and plus signs. Oh, here's a plus sign. He's going to go black, which will take us this way. So he's going to come over to the south side. All right, it's a plus sign in moons. Anybody? Anyone? Anyone want to move? No? Okay, fine. Be that way. There we go. And we will move our tokens. So we made it 8 turns. I know we've made it 8 turns because we've gone, he started his first player. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we did it again, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we made it 8 turns. We have 4 doom on the track. But we've got, well, he's got 5 clues. So he's, he could get through a gate. Ashcan, where are you? What are you doing? Is he near a gate? No, these gates are covered by these horrible, horrible, horrible monsters. We need to get some of these monsters to move or get out of the way or something. Oh, and you know what? He's stuck in the corner. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Look at this. You can't. So 4th of July parade, investigators cannot move into or out of the Merchant District streets until the end of the next turn. So he's locked in his place over there because this location is closed. He can only go from his location to here, and you can't go in there. So he's stuck at the Unvisited Isles. And we need to get him through a gate. Come on. Uh, well, Monterey Jack. He's got himself a gate as well. Only taken one stamina damage so far. He's down to just one clue. Not too bad. Bob Jenkins. He's got a couple nice monsters. He's been blessed. He turned in his gate to get blessed, which is nice. We won't roll for his bless until next time. He's only taken one stamina and one sanity damage. Not too bad. He's also picked up a nice shivering spell, which will give him +6 to damage against monsters. Darrell, look at Darrell. Darrell is a madman with these clues. 2, 4, 6, 8. He's got 9 clues. He had to go get his sanity fixed up. He's only taken one stamina damage. Pretty good. So he needs to get his ass through one of these gates. But man, these we got a single gate, but to get over there, you got to get through this guy. You got to sneak around him. Maybe. Got to get there. Because wow, we got to get through these gates and you got to keep cycling through and get these gates closed. If you don't, you'll fall behind. And we do have one. We do have 2 sealed, so that, we got a nice start here. I'd love to get these clues. Maybe to Monterey Jack, because he can start getting back up to his 5 that he needs. And of course, you can always go to the science building and turn in your gate trophies to get 2 clues. So Monterey Jack can come over and get these 2, then go turn in his gate trophy and get 2 more. That would give him 5 again. And he can try to get and seal these gates. You got to seal the gates. That's how you win. And that's how you prevent Doom from coming out. So we're doing a pretty good job. Doom has only come out to 4. We prevented a couple with our Eldritch sign. So that's good. We just have these issues with these tough monsters. Doles are not something to sneeze at. Have physical resistance, which means they take half your physical dice away. They got magical resistance. Then they take half your magical dice away. They're nightmarish 1, which means you automatically take a sanity damage, whether you pass your check or not. And they're overwhelming 1, which doesn't matter if you pass your combat check or not, you still take 1 stamina damage. So you take damage one way or the other anyways to fight this guy. Ugh, don't like him at all. Ugh. Well, there you go. That is a look at our Sunday night Arkham Horror one day early. We're Saturday night. Wanted to get a good start so tomorrow we can work on it. Maybe do an episode during the afternoon for an hour or 2 and then finish it tomorrow night. So because like I said, I'll be gone for 2 weeks and I didn't want to start an episode on a Sunday and then leave you guys hanging for a couple weeks. So if you enjoyed this, leave us a like, a comment, a suggestion, a thought. If there's any investigators or ancient ones that you would like to see, leave your information and your comment down below. Otherwise, we'll see everybody tomorrow for some more Sunday night Arkham Horror with Solar Eclipse. Until then, take care, everybody.